13 huge home and away spoilers for next week. What's next in Summer Bay? Coming up on Home and Away. Bri's relationship with Remy is under threat as she continues to spiral. Elsewhere, Eden gets flirty with Abigail's therapist. Leah and Justin discuss their future. And Cash clashes with Rose on his first day back with the Force. Here's our full collection of 13 massive moments. You can also check out our collection of 43 spoiler pictures from the episodes. 1. Bri launches an attack on Marilyn. Putting his foot down, Remy tells Bri she must own her mistakes, which prompts her to invite Marilyn out for a meal. Marilyn hopes this means she'll get an apology and the truth about what happened with Alf. But Bri refuses to offer up either, and her harsh comments leave Marilyn in tears. 2. Bri threatens to dump Remy. Remy finds Bri talking to Levi and is angered to realize she's only doing it for his benefit. Back at home, Bri carries on dodging responsibility by making herself out to be the victim. The night ends with Bri threatening to end her relationship with Remy, leaving him at a loss over what to do. 3. Bri realizes the error of her ways. After receiving a wake-up call from Xander over her behavior, Bri returns to Remy's to offer him an olive branch. She walks in to find him doing research on paranoid psychosis, which makes her question if he's onto something. With her mindset shifted, Bri promises Remy she'll try to get better, but insists it has to be on her own terms. 4. Perry makes a shock discovery. There's fresh trauma for Perry as Carl's body is released for burial. Tane and Harper come to their friend's aid and present him with a box of possessions they found at Carl's house. Inside, Perry discovers sentimental items, including a photo of him and his mother when he was a baby. Realizing that maybe his father did love him once, Perry decides it's time to lay Carl to rest. 5. Harper and Tane are having a boy. It's the day of Harper's baby scan, but she's disappointed when it becomes clear that Tane's preoccupation with Perry has led him to forget. When Tane realizes his mistake, he's full of apologies and asks Dana if he can take her place at the appointment. There, Harper and Tane discover they're having a boy, but decide to keep the news just between them. 6. Dana and Xander talk babies. Dana is hurt by Harper's refusal to disclose the sex of her baby and vents to Xander. He tries to sympathize, but opens a can of worms when he makes a remark about him and Dana having kids of their own one day. Dana explains her troubled past has made her unsure about babies, but the couple agree to take things one step at a time. 7. Cash clashes with Rose. It's Cash's first day back at the station and Rose is surprised when she arrives to find him sat at her desk. Keen for intel on the Carl investigation, Cash grills Rose, but she points out there's a conflict of interest due to him knowing the victim and refuses to say anything. Frustrated, Cash storms off as Rose wonders how to resolve the tension. 8. Justin and Leah get caught in the act. Leah and Justin decide to spice things up on their getaway by taking a nude dip in the resort pool. But the couple get in hot water when their passionate encounter is captured on CCTV. Leah stands her ground, pointing out there was no sign notifying guests of the cameras, and is satisfied when the manager offers them a complimentary breakfast as means of an apology. 9. Abigail and Eden's war rages on. Abigail is assigned to write a profile for each of her family members as part of her counseling homework. Later, she catches Eden reading the negative profile she's written on her, and the sisters exchange cross words. Abigail ends up cancelling her next counseling session, but is surprised when Tim turns up on her doorstep and declares he's here to help. 10. Tim tries to restore the peace. Abigail eventually opens up to Tim and admits the thought of confronting her past is too painful right now. With Tim's support, Abigail agrees to continue with their therapy. But at home, Tim then calls the Fowler siblings together and invites Eden and Levi to join him and Abigail for a group counseling session. 11. Sparks fly between Tim and Eden. Emotions run high during the Fowlers group session as Abigail airs her grievances towards Eden, and Levi urges Abigail to forgive their sister. Afterwards, Tim consoles Eden and invites her out for a drink so they can get to know one another better. Their banter soon turns to flirting, and embarrassed Tim makes his excuses to leave. Is this the start of something? 12. Kirby wants to put manta ray boards on the map. Kirby is brimming with ideas for manta ray boards' new marketing campaign and suggests to Marley that they become the faces of the brand. Her hopes are dashed when Marley refuses to take part in the photo shoot. However, Marley soon has a change of heart and decides to go along with it to support his friend. 13. Justin and Leah return home and talk turns to the future of their marriage. Leah tells Justin there's no immediate fix, but promises to repair the trust, little by little. Later on, Justin is surprised when Leah returns with Alf and Marilyn in tow and declares she wants to renew their wedding vows. The couple share a hug, finally hopeful of the new chapter ahead.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.